Good morning, everybody. I am Jeff, the Homestead Dad, and we have something exciting going on today. We are going to go pick up our beef. They called me on Friday to say it was available for pickup on Saturday, but we were just too busy, and yesterday got away from us, so we're going to go pick it up today. So I'm going to head out and milk, and then after we're done with that, we'll probably load up a bunch of coolers and head over to pick it up. So I think she said there's about 260 pounds of beef, so... speaking of which, I need to plug in the other freezer so that can get down to temperature, and we'll be ready to go. So I'm gonna head out and milk. I'll see you guys in a bit. Well, I just cleared out some space. That's where the refrigerator is now. Chest freezer, upright freezer is gonna go right there. There's a plug. There's enough room. It'll be perfect. So hopefully I have cleared enough space to get in there. I'm gonna go over here and see if I can get it out. And just like that, Bob's your uncle, and we've got a freezer where it's supposed to be. So that's plugged in. It's cooling down. By the time we get back, it should be great. I may have to do some repacking in the chest freezer over there and the refrigerator over there. We will see, but everything is good for now. Well, chores are done. I've said this before, but I definitely don't say it often enough. We are, I was thinking about today and all the stuff we've got to do, and you know, I'm just hit by how blessed we are. So with 6 kids, we have a lot of activities. But we are so blessed to have family nearby that, you know, like yesterday at the basketball game, my mom was able to come and help watch the kids while I helped out with, you know, the scorekeeping and stuff like that. And then, you know, today, my sister, or my wife's sister, is going to take one of our daughters to dance, to ballet, while I take Homestead Boy 1 to basketball. Hold on, sweetheart. And then my in-laws are going to come over and watch the rest of the kids so that I'm not trying to coach while watching 4 other kids. So we're just very, very, very blessed. So I hope you guys are blessed with family as well. I can't imagine trying to go through life. We wouldn't be able to do all the things that we do without family nearby. So we're blessed. So we just loaded up. I grabbed like pretty much every cooler I have because I'm honestly not sure, Scout in the house, how much space 260 pounds of meat is going to take up. So we've got them all. We should have plenty, and then we're going to bring it home. So we'll let you guys know when we get there. Okay, so we are home. I don't know if I told you, we were like 1 cooler short. Fortunately, we had that cooler bag. So we had all of these coolers in here that are filled up. Please ignore the irony of us picking up a naturally grass-fed beef cow and then stopping at McDonald's. I'm so ashamed. Actually, for the record, I had one of their classic chicken sandwiches. They've got a new $1, $2, $3 menu. It was actually pretty good. So the beef that didn't fit in the big coolers went in the freezer bag here. So I'm gonna go start putting stuff in the freezer, and yeah, we'll see if we've got enough room in the freezer. Okay guys, thankfully my parents had this freezer they were not using because it is full of steak. Now we have some more room in here, for sure. Like we've got more room on this shelf. All of our steaks are up here. T-bones, New York strips, Delmonico's, porterhouse. Then we've got briskets, roasts, stew meat. These actually right here are all steaks. So steaks and steaks. Whole top shelf of steaks, and this whole part right here is steaks. There's some stew meat here. There's briskets. This is a chuck arm roast. English roasts down here. Then we've got short ribs, ground beef. So that's this freezer. For now, we don't eat a whole lot of liver, but I didn't want to have it wasted, so I got it back. Let's see if I can open this cooler while I'm talking. So in here, there's a whole bunch of liver and heart and stuff that we're not going to eat, but the pigs will eat. So I'm going to leave it in that cooler to defrost, and as it defrosts, I'm going to feed it to the pigs. So then over to the chest freezer. This whole section from here over all the way to the bottom is ground beef. And then this section right here, if you guys remember, this section and over, there's about 14 frozen chickens. So more or less that whole chest freezer right there is stuff that we have produced on our farm, on our homestead, and then that freezer right there is full of stuff that we have produced on our homestead. So, pretty good. We're going to be having ground beef forever. We're going to have to find all sorts of different recipes for ground beef, but that's a really good problem to have. And Mike Pratt, if you're watching, don't let Jenny see, but maybe we can trade a couple steaks and some ground beef for some bacon. What do you think? So while Homestead Boy 1 and I were out here, what we're doing is he had all of these egg cartons, and they were over here. Let me show you. So we've got a toy bin right here, and they were stacked on top of it. What we're going to do is we're going to move this toy bin and this shelf right here that we got from my parents. We're going to put in that spot. So that shelf will go right there, and then I'm going to start building up some more canned good type, just, you know, so if we have a winter storm and we can't get to the store for a few days, you know, we can build up canned goods. Or if we don't want to go to the store for a few days, we've got enough food out here to, you know, make stuff with. So we're going to do that. We'll probably put some of like the juices and stuff that we just don't have room for in the pantry in the house. You know, the LaCroix that the kids and my wife drink. Just a way to have some more food out here and just kind of build up a little bit of, you know, emergency storage type stuff. Stuff that we use on a regular basis, so it's not like we're, you know, getting MREs or anything like that, but just stuff that we can put out here and then rotate through. So that's what we're doing right now. While we were picking up the shelf from my parents, this shelf right here, my dad had gotten, I think these are from Costco. I think they're foam gloves that are nitrile covered, so they've got grippy on them. I've never used them before. He asked me if I wanted any, so he said he'd give me a pair to try, so I'm going to go ahead and try them. They seem pretty cool. They're very lightweight. And then this was our family's when I was a kid, probably when I was his age. So my parents don't use it, so we're going to go ahead and it still uses .177 caliber, .177 I should say, pellets, which we have. So we may try using that around here for the kids to target shoot with. So that in, but that's what it's going to look like right there. So shelf is there. Put the heavy, you know, juice, soda stuff on the bottom, and then we'll use the top two shelves for canned goods. And we should be able to stack quite a few canned goods on there. So that's the plan. We're heading inside. We've got work to do to get the house ready. My in-laws are coming over to watch the younger kids while he and I go to a basketball game. And then I think I told you my sister-in-law is taking Homestead Girl 1 to ballet. So we got to make sure the house is ready for my in-laws to come over. We got to make sure we've got all the basketball stuff, all the schoolwork's done, all the church work, because we've got a church program called Connect tomorrow for Homestead Boy 2 and Homestead Girl 1. So always something to do. Okay, guys, I came out to the barn to grab something, but I wanted to show you. So this pellet gun that I showed you before, that was ours when we were younger. It is significantly easier to pump than the other one that we have. So this might work a lot better for the kids. So I'm gonna take these pellets and take this rifle out. You can see me, not my belly. Out. We'll go shoot it and see how it works. This is going to be a lot easier for the kids to shoot. I don't think it has quite as high a velocity, but that's fine. This is just for target shooting. So I'm gonna still have to dial in the sight because it was off, but it's on the paper at 20 yards, so that's good. By on the paper, I mean the 6x6 inch or 8x8 inch paper. So not like a huge paper. So it's good. Hey guys, I just finished chores. I have to say, since Bullseye's gone, she tends to lick me a lot more. Like that. Stop. And she's got a really rough tongue. If you've never felt a cow tongue, it's really rough, like literally sandpaper. Stop. I know you want to give kisses. Thank you. Anyway, tonight was kind of a rough night. We played a basketball game. We lost by about 10. I feel like it was a game that we should have won. Not taking anything away from the team. Stop it. That we played against. I just feel like it was a game we won. The team that we played against, every single time we made a mistake, they made us pay for it. And that's what you do, and that's how you win games, and we made too many mistakes. So I'm just trying to figure out how I can get more out of my team, because they definitely have more to give, and it just kind of didn't seem like they were all there tonight. So, which is a bummer, because they practiced really hard yesterday. Anyway, it's okay because it's just a basketball game. God is good, life is good, and you guys are good. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys tomorrow.